Our Region's Business is sponsored by PNC for the Achiever in You.
Social media is the marketing rage these days, but just how does a company get attention online and even better, get its message to go viral? Well, just ask mom to do it. That's just what the Motherhood has been doing for 8 years, tapping a network of mom bloggers across the country to try and to talk about new products and services. Turns out the strategy works, and it can work in a big way. Cooper Munroe is co-founder of the Motherhood. Bob Stein is interim director of the Institute for Entrepreneurial Excellence at the University of Pittsburgh. And welcome. Good to have you both here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I'll get you each to start kind of a little bit more about what each of your organizations does. So the Motherhood, what got you into this originally?
My business partner and I became bloggers in 2003. We'd known each other for 25 years. We both had backgrounds in public relations in Washington, D.C. and in New York City. When I moved back to Pittsburgh, my partner stayed in New York, and we created a blog together. Early on, there was no such thing as mom bloggers. There were a handful of women who were creating content and talking about family life in these real and authentic voices. And it was abundantly clear that this was a force to be reckoned with very, very soon, and obviously it is. So in 2006, after an experience we had writing a blog post trying to get help to the Gulf Coast following Hurricane Katrina, and seeing the power of women mobilizing online to make a difference, we created the Motherhood.com as a community for moms. And from there, we needed to create a business model to keep the lights on. And we, tapping into our experience as marketers, created a way for consumer brands and organizations to work with women who are creating content online and come together around issues and products and causes that they had in common.
Really, really cool. We'll come back to how that works in just a minute. But from the standpoint of the Institute, Bob, what exactly do you do? I don't know, what does it do at Pitt?
So the Institute for Entrepreneurial Excellence is the region's leading business growth and support organization. So for over 20 years, we work with more than 15,000 entrepreneurs and currently work with 800 to 1,000 business owners each year. Let me tell you how we do that. We provide a variety of consulting services, so business and strategic planning, helping obtain financing, and even services like implementing IT systems and family succession planning. Second, we also provide a variety of educational services tailored to a variety of different entrepreneurial topics.
Really cool. So that's the connection here, right? They've been helping you trying to figure out how to make a business out of this great idea.
Absolutely. The day that I walked through the door of Bob's office at the Institute for Entrepreneurial Excellence a few years ago, our business has grown by a factor of 10.
Wow.
Since that day.
Is that crazy? I think we have a screen grab that shows what the homepage of the website. And so you start right out marketing to companies, right? And how they could potentially tap this network and this communications channel.
Absolutely. A brand or an organization will come to us and say, we really would like to reach influential moms on this subject, either introduce a product or talk about a cause, and we help create campaigns in order for the moms online to create content. So are they making a recipe out of canned tomatoes, or are they highlighting an issue like childhood hunger?
Wow. And then some of the new technology you adopted came right out of Bob's help in the Institute there. What's going on there? What's the enhancement?
We wanted to create a database, and so through working with Bob and the Institute, we have been talking for a couple of years now about how do we aggregate all of this information and all of this data, all of the information that we're getting from the web and from conversations that are happening on the web that moms are having with each other in their communities. And we also wanted to have data on the influencers and what their interests were. And so we built, for the last year, from the ground up, with Bob every day, working together, this unique database. We're really excited about it.
That's cool. Well, so what did you see as the potential here? Why is that an important thing to do? Where does it take this company?
Well, I think it really takes the Motherhood to the next level. When they came in the door, their company was successful, but it really didn't have a cohesive strategic plan on driving the company ahead to the future. So the first thing we tackled was the website. We used a local company and built a world-class website. And secondly, taking advantage of the trends with big data, we can now expand the business model and turn it into new revenue opportunities.
Wow. Well, just a little less than a minute left, but I wonder, what do the moms think about being leveraged for commercial purposes? How do you get over that sort of, this is a community hump, and turn it into something where they're comfortable being part of a business model?
We know a lot about the women in our network and what they care about and what they're passionate about, and we only invite them into programs or campaigns if we know this is of interest to them. So if they love to create content about recipes, or if they're really passionate about a cause, we will ask them if they'd like to participate. Everything is opt-in, and everything is about where we all have something in common and where what we care about in terms of feeling passionate about it.
Really cool. So if a marketer wants to find out about the Motherhood, I assume you have a website?
Themotherhood.com.
Yeah, it's easy enough. And if a business needs some help, taking it to the next level, how do they get a hold of you, Bob?
Entrepreneur.pitt.edu. We work with all types of sizes of businesses throughout Western Pennsylvania.
Very cool. Entrepreneur.pitt.edu. All right, this is really cool. Congratulations. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more of our Regions Business in just a minute. Stay with us.